And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That's a little high. And we're underway. That pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
One ball.
One out,
strike.
base is empty. That's down and in. Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nolan Schanuel will hit next. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside, and that's ball one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back now in the Bronx. And on the hill here today, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, and the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And that one clips the corner.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
2-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And they'll do it again. And a breaking ball misses outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that's too high. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. So the Yanks go in order. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now, here is Logan O'Hoppe. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
No score here in the second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. And he pumps it a strike.
One.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one missed.
2-2.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second, and here comes Bellinger. Kikuchi back to work.
Ball 1.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And another ball. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Next offering is fouled back.
Full count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
0-2.
Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one in the
1-2.
dirt, and the count 1-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Moncada makes the grab on the run. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, leading off Luis Rengifo. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
No, off the plate.
Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down. And big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball, Goldie. He steps on the bag. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one is inside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a curve is down and in.
Full count.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Trout grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And there's a foul ball. Goldie over at first with one away.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Led off the game with a strikeout. And that one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Breaking ball inside. And the count even.